Hey Cancer, Everlong Mystic here. Today we are going to take a look at your wave. We're going to look at the shoreline, the crest, the trough, and the wavelength. Ooh. You have the Hanged Woman here. Well, the first card I was going to pull is going to be the kind of like the beach, like what grounds you. So we're taking the Hanged Woman as that, and that's crazy because what grounds you is being ungrounded. Cancer. All right, so this is your shoreline here. That's your shoreline. I feel like this Hanged Woman here. Can you see that? There we go. The Hanged Woman here. It's kind of like a gosh. I mean, I feel like it's like a sleepy hypnosis kind of thing. It's like making me tired. And before I started this reading, I was like, I actually ate some sugar, so I was feeling pretty pretty zippy. And this is like has this weird dreamy kind of sleepy hypnotic feeling, and it's like, I mean, part of me just wants to say, just take a meditation break, right? But I don't know. We'll see. This is supposed to be your shoreline. This is like kind of like what you go to between waves. I wonder if that's something that you do when you feel stuck. All right, so we have a trough, crest, future potential trough, future potential crest, and then we have wavelength. Okay. Now, every sign got a random surfer lingo term, and Cancer, you got the men in gray suits, and that's sharks. It's sharks. So I don't know how the sharks are going to play into your reading, but it might be some kind of energy that you have to dodge while you are riding your waves. Now we have Eight of Pentacles here as a low point, and this is totally being tired of something. It's weird. It's like she's weaving a face. And you know what? She's not grounded. Her feet look like, what is that thing that makes the circles in geometry? A compass. Yeah, her feet are a compass. So I'm getting stalled. I'm getting a stalled navigation with this. A stalled navigation. I mean, is it because a shark appeared? I don't know. Hold on. But I want to know, what is this stalled navigation for Cancer? No way. No way, you got Eight of Pentacles again. Okay. You have eight of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. And then you have the Emperor. So, and the Emperor could definitely be, like, depending on what part of, like, light or shadow the Emperor is in, the Emperor can definitely be perceived as a shark of sorts. So there is some kind of, I want to say, some kind of oppressive energy or some kind of dominating type energy that totally interferes with with your navigation. I mean, that kind of sucks because, Cancer, it's like you want to be you, right? It's like you don't want to be pushed in directions that aren't your directions and that kind of thing. All right, well, that sucks, but I mean, it is a low, so it's probably not going to feel like the best. Now, Cancer, what is the high? Let's look at the high. What is the crest? Oh, look at you. The star. I think Capricorn had the star too. This is freaking awesome. Okay, this is like anytime there's a major arcana in the high section, it's just a huge energy that totally just overpowers the lows. It's the kind of feeling where you forget you forget all about the low. You forget all of, like, it doesn't even matter anymore because you have such a major energy. And look at that, she has a ship. Ugh, I can't pick it up. She has a ship on the top of her head. Check it out. It's like getting your navigation back, but like doing it with total style and purity. And there's like little hummingbirds flying around her. There's a crow bringing a message of love. I'm like, this is really cool. This is really cool. And like when you think about, I was thinking about childbirth, like the pains of childbirth. It's like, you have the child, like as a woman, you have the go through the pains of childbirth, and you have the child, and then like after a while you forget all about, you forget about how, like, the worst parts of the pain, and you forget about that because you have something much more beautiful to focus on, and just kind of like fades a little. All right, so let's look at a future potential low, because this wave here is either the current wave you're on or the most recent one, and this right here is the next one, and it's just potential energy. Your future is not set in stone. Okay, so we have temperance. Ooh, this is a big energy. That's different. I don't think I've typically gotten the bigger energies in the lows. So this might be something to take a look at here. All right, so the biggest deal here in this card, the biggest deal in this card right here is the fact that it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle that's missing pieces. And it's like not being able to put yourself together, Cancer. It's like not being able to feeling like you can't put the pieces together. And it is a matter of the heart. There's some kind of matter of the heart. I don't know if it's a loved one. I mean, it's probably a loved one, but I don't know if it's romantic or a family member or a cause that you care deeply about or something. But there's something coming up where you're gonna feel like you can't put the pieces together. Because, like, look, she doesn't even have a head. Like, there's no head here, so she can't see where the pieces are. And she's kind of feeling around like, oh, okay, there's an empty spot. Okay, there's a blank spot. I need a piece for that. There's a blank spot. I need a piece for that. I kind of want to say feeling helpless. And I can see fear, like the longer you stay in this low, I can see a fear creeping in that could be like those, like the men in gray suits. And another word for the men in gray suits is Noah. Um, I don't know why. I don't know why they call sharks Noah, but Noah is like this. I think Noah means rest, doesn't it? And I think that is some kind of advice for you. Like, if you do feel like you're not able to put any pieces together at all, then maybe you can think of the shark, think of the Noah, because Noah means rest and it means comfort, and that's kind of what you do when you're looking for this perspective, this peaceful, dreamy, meditative perspective. you know? It's like you rest and you find comfort. It's like this web, there's like this web around her, and it's like this web of comfort. All right, future potential high. Ace of Cups. Hells yeah, Cancer. Ace of Cups. I like this. And it's weird because it's like she's floating in water but air too. Kind of reminds me of like the good tarot where a lot of the air cards look like they're actually water cards. This is so cool. It's like this is you're finding the cup. It's not like I don't feel like you're being handed the cup. I feel like the way like there's movement here, like she's swimming or she's floating and she discovers the cup. It's a discovery, Cancer. So in your next wave, the high point is going to be a beautiful discovery, and there's a bluebird sitting right on this cup, and that's just that's just perfect joy, perfect happiness, like just this beautiful discovery that just lightens your day, it lightens your load, it brightens you up. You know what I mean? Very cool. All right, Cancer. So let's look at your wavelength. And the wavelength is the distance, distance between crest to crest or trough to trough. And we have Knight of Pentacles here. So right away this is telling me that the distance between your waves or your cycles, it's slow, it's long. Like time-wise, it's long. So you could be in this beautiful star energy for like months or years, okay? Same with the lows. We're talking months or years here. These are long. This is like the long game here, Cancer. So depending on where you are, I'm hoping that this can give you kind of like an idea of what's coming next. And I do want to get an oracle card for you to look, just to give you any advice on how to deal with the lows, because if anyone needs it, you do, Cancer, because so far I want to say you have the longest period of time between cycles that I've seen in any of the readings so far. All right, so Cancer, what is Cancer advice for Cancer for the lows? No way. I love that one. Okay, so Cancer, this is one of my favorites of all the Angelarium. I love Duma, but this is Chizakiel, and it's the Angel of Mists. The Angel of Mists. So beautiful. Okay, so Chizakiel cowered away from the idea of leaving his home in the sky. His indecision left him to exist in a place between worlds. It was uncomfortable, but he lived without having to face the reality of what he really was. When the fighting broke out, Chizakiel didn't take sides. This did not sit well with his brothers, but he could not give in to commitment. It was his nature. He was meant to be alone. See, and that's so cool. And it's not about oh, you're gonna be alone, Cancer. It's not that. What it's saying is when to deal with these lows, these long lows, Cancer, it's to go back to this peaceful web, this meditative state, because that's the alone that they're talking about here. It's like go back to the surf line. And then you also have Shatiel, Angel of Silence. And oh my gosh, like what do you do when you meditate? You're silent. You quiet the mind. That's so important. Such good advice. Okay, it says when words fail, Shatiel descends. The wind dies and the earth comes to a rest. In stillness, a new aspect emerges, the touch of an elusive angel. Space around it gains new meaning, held motionless by the grip of its presence. Fear not, it rarely lingers. So cool. And when it says, like, fear not, here's the picture. When it says fear not, it rarely lingers, I think it's talking about the shark. It's talking about the shark. Very cool. All right, Cancer. This is your wave. This is your wave message. I hope it helped you in some way. I thank you for embracing your inner mystic, and I'll see you next time. Bye.